Oh, I'm live. Look at me, I'm live. What's that? That's kind of cool. Alright. Alright. Long day today. Great day. Had an awesome day. Went to like a local petting zoo farm with my family. It was like pigs and goats and miniature horses and roosters. There's all kinds of stuff. It was really awesome. She'd never seen any of that stuff before. All right. So then we came home and had dinner, and then I started working on just more. Feeling really good about stuff. So I worked on that until a little later, a little while ago. Now I'm just kind of unwinding, some doodles. Maybe somebody will show up, maybe somebody won't. It's okay. It's okay. All right. Mm-hmm. I was on a previous podcast that talked about Star Wars. So this is your spaceship. It's not a specific spaceship for anything really. It's not anybody's. I'm not drawing the Millennium Falcon here. Just making happy little accidents. It almost looks like it's rowing. Keep pressure adjusting here. Hold on. Okay. Should be darker. Here. Is that maybe? No. I don't know, trying something else. Trying something new out. It doesn't look that exciting, does it? Anybody watching? Somebody watching. Somebody is. Sorry for the quiet. Sitting wondering if this sucks or not. We're just talking about Star Wars in that stream that I was in. So I just draw some spaceships. Kind of loose. Kinda. There's some shape here too. This would be the main deck. What's all this? Okay. Work on that some more. No chat, so I'm not really just kind of drawing. Trying to show that like cool paneling they have on the Star Trek. Ugh, what did I do? Alright, it's kind of, this looks like shit, right? I'm just trying to think maybe that would off my bit. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking maybe something else, but Fucking bug just flew my nose. It's alright, right? How's it going? It's not as cool as black hops. Saw some bunny rabbits today. Saw some pigs. Saw some goats. Those are very friendly goats. Like so friendly you have to like push them away from you. There's a moth. I put some planets in there, but I'm not confident right now. I'm not confident to do fucking straight up planets. We were talking about Star Wars movies and which ones were the best and which ones were the shittiest. Sport King, Red Gaze, and Machini 90. Yeah. Well, oh, the best. It is. It's the perfect one. You know, it kind of ends. You technically don't have to watch anymore. You know, they save the princess. They get rewarded. The end. I like Empire Strikes Back myself. I saw that one in the movie theater. I think the least favorite was Rise of Skywalker. Whoa. Sorry about that. I'm still I like Black Hops. That was good. Still reading the America stuff. I mean, it was a long day. You're gonna have to give me a couple of days on it, but. No, I'm just kind of fucking noodling now, aren't I? Yeah, I appreciate that. Was that legal? You passing that off to me? You don't have to answer that. Real simple. Oh, okay, that's cool then. The pirates here pay for all our, como se dice, all our content. That's enough, I guess. Dude, there are fucking bugs flying into my face and in my nose, in my mouth. 1 second. The fucking window's open. Hold on. It's like, why are there fucking bugs flying in my face? Okie dokie. Dude, do you like the banner and stuff? Yeah. The tortoise is cool. I like otters. Anyways, so yeah, it was pretty cool to see the otter in there. Not what I was expecting, but still kind of cool. It's cool to see comic books. You know, you're able to just kind of like do all kinds of shit with comic books and comic books. You're able to like reach a whole wide audience of peeps. Yeah, I'm gonna start making little overlays for my stuff. So each show or each different stream, I'll have a different layover. I have a not just do videos and streams and like bitch about stuff, but also do streams where we're like talking about stuff positively. I mean, I know not to be like, oh, did you see how I like upturned it just then? Positively? We have to do it positively so that we can make a difference. But But I have like a whole bunch of art books, and I have a whole bunch of books that are like out of print. So it'd be cool to maybe do like book reviews of older stuff that's out of print right now. I don't know. You know, I saw one channel and they like review Wizard magazines and stuff. So, you know, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Like I have a Bernie Wrightson book from the 70s. It'd be fun to like go through that. Got some Hellboy art. That'd be fun to go through that. Dynamic anatomy, dynamic drapery, stuff like that. You know, kind of cool. Maybe do short videos on like prose book reviews, or is that fucking cornball? Dude, let me tell you, the road. This thing will punch you right in the dick, but at the end it'll pick you up and brush you off. Don't worry about Viggo Mortensen, the movie. It was good. But read The Road, the book. I don't know. The way you're kind of calling out shit that, like, you know, maybe people just start looking in other directions instead of just calling out the same shit as references. Just like watching that. Oh, I don't want to say the names, but watching a stream and it was just like they were just all calling out the same 4 or 5 movies. It's like it's like all the chefs were using like the same ingredients. So you're just kind of all just kind of getting like the same shit. Like it may be good, but you just kind of, you know, everybody's using the same stuff. So, come on. Blah, 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 blah. What's... So also with these late nights, I'm thinking of just like taking pictures out of my like physical sketchbook for shit that I'm working on. Hold on, let me see here. Yeah, you know what? I'm almost thinking of it as like I'm not really trying to grab book readers. I'm trying to encourage reading in the creators around me. You know, instead of just reading the same comic books and watching the same movies, it's like, yeah, like, you know, Star Wars is cool, but have you watched, you know, The French Connection? You know, yes, Ninja Scroll is awesome, but have you watched, you know, Serpico or you know, so, you know what I mean? Just like shit like that, you know. It's like, yeah, everybody's seen fucking John Wick. It's cool, but have you seen Bullet? You know? So maybe just kind of like expanding rather than just, you know, everybody talking about the same shit. Just kind of come at it at a different angle. Like, hey, you know, as a writer, here's a book that I would suggest, Cosmic Banditos. It's a different way of structuring the story. It might be a cool way for you to think about when you're writing your book. You know, that's kind of what yeah, man. Well, it's dope. Fencer. You know, yeah, you know, you got to eat the children because that's when they're the most tender. And using bones and sinew to make bows. I mean, that's the best kind of bows to have. You know, there's like creepy little Mongolian bows made out of bone and shit. There's recurve bows, and they're small, you know. Bullet's dope. Bullet's so dope. So yeah, that's all. You know, maybe just expanding people or helping them, just like shouting shit out. Like I have a whole bunch of heavy metal magazines. Like it would be cool to like show some other types of artwork rather than just manga. I have nothing against manga, but like there's a whole bunch of other shit. Steve McQueen is the man. Got arrested for smoking pot. Just like lived crazy. Mm. Oh, what? Tom Horn. That's a fucking great movie. Tom Horn. Or Jeremiah Johnson. I don't know if you've ever seen Jeremiah Johnson. That shit's fucking badass. And you're like, Jeremiah Johnson, what's that? It's like when Robert Redford like grows a beard and just fucking fights Indians in the woods. It's like pre Dances with Wolves. The Great Escape is amazing. Great Escape is gnarly because it's like a true story. I mean, I'm sure it was. I like the colors. I like the way The Great Escape is colored. It's very like punchy and like fake looking. It'd be kind of a cool way to do a comic book. Just copy fucking Great Escape colors. Everybody's like peach. I like Dirty Dozen. The first Dirty Dozen. That shit's dope. How the West was won. Oh my god. I don't know why I got that stuck in my head. We're the Doodle Bops. We're the Doodle Bops. I don't know if you have kids or what. But I have kids and I have like kids at different ages. And so I remember Bahr in the Big Blue House. And then I remember, these for my kids. And then I remember the Doodle Bops. And now we're into Bubble Guppies. Bubble Guppies. A little while into SpongeBob. $12 high. Wait a minute. Yeah. 12 o'clock high is good. You never heard of Bubble Guppies? Bubble Guppies, Bubble Guppies. Outside, outside. Everybody go outside. That shit's funny. It's cool. It's got like a mix of CG and 2D animation. It teaches kids about, fucking everything. Five senses. Yeah, you're not missing out. You're fine. But yo, you should definitely look up Doodle Bops. It's like this band of fucking weirdos, and they have like clothes, and they have fingers. Right, so it's like they're real people, and they have costumes that their fingers look like this. Right, so it's like, oh, here's my sleeve, and it's got some kind of foam thing, and then their hands literally have like these like foam extensions that make them look like that. We're the Doodle Bops. We're the Doodle Bops. Oh yeah. Fucking weird. And they have like here's their heads. You know, here's their eyes. Their fucking black soulless eyes bulging out at you. But like their ears are like fabric, little fabric things on the side of their heads. But they're humans. It's very weird. You know what this? And then this is like Mickey Rourke. He has like this fucking like weird club fingers. You ever seen that? I don't know what it's from, but it's like it fucking looks like this. It's like the gnarliest thing. It's like he's part goat or something. Like they look like hooves. Like he's the original goat boy. Mickey Rourke's face is definitely from fighting. Holy shit. Just imagine being like, man, I think I'm so pretty, and I think I'm so like fast enough that like I'm just gonna like fucking go fist fight. And you just got his shit turned into mush. All right, how is it? Fuck. Yeah, really bad. He started looking really weird in the expendable stuff. So I was thinking this is like a weird kind of exoskeleton suit, maybe. So you have a guy and it doesn't fuck your suit up. So you're holding your gun. You kind of stand on it, maybe. I guess you like click in your feet. I kind of like this, like almost it's almost like a Dr. Octopus, but like if he used him to like move around differently. This would be like kind of like a sports car references, I think. You know, like Ferrari textures and shit, and motorcycle textures. So as you come down, you're walking around. It's got some arms up here. So I was thinking, like, as you're moving this gun, you know, you're shooting shit out of this gun. Pew pew. This is like wired to this much larger gun. So while you're shooting and moving around the smaller gun, this one's also moving around with you. I don't know. I need to think of a way to make it a little more original as well. But, Eating babies, right? Frankie, what's going on, dude? Just kind of thinking of like an exoskeleton, just doodling. You know, this I had this from my sketchbook, so I thought I'd maybe expand on it a little bit. So it's kind of like a folded up suit. I was thinking it would like maybe be on its own. So imagine you have like a drone. Here it is holding its gun. It's got like big like NASA station looking arms. It's holding this Gatling gun. Then it has like folded up legs. There's its feet because you know it has like little weird clampy down feet. So maybe it's like this kind of weird kind of folded up thing, you know? These are like maybe sensors, or it's just kind of like this odd shape. It almost looks like some kind of Mayan hieroglyphic, right? So it's kind of walking around. You know, hey, go this way, go that way, hold the door, support rear guard, shit like that. And so this thing is kind of walking around, and then maybe I guess you would be holding a gun. So you're holding a gun, you're talking to him, and then you ask him to open up. So this thing would kind of open up to this, and then you would step onto it, you know, and this would have like kind of cool forms like a motorcycle, like a Yamaha, maybe. I think it would be like slick. There would be like different models. So as you're shooting your weapon, this guy has a thing for you. He's got your back. That'd be kind of wild. Or maybe we wouldn't. Did you just come in here and you just yelled at me? Matt! And then you bounced. So you can still keep your suit nice and neat, you know? Keep your suit nice and neat while you're standing on the inside your suit. And then you could hop back off of it and it could fold back down into this little guy. Okay. So maybe you're like running like that and it's like Because you know what I was thinking? It would be like, oh, Jesus. Maybe not. Maybe I'm not a fucking engineer, but I was thinking it'd be more of like a chicken look, or like the guys who have their shit cut off and they got some kind of weird spring. So as you can like run around with it. Yeah, yeah. Like each joint would be. But there's a cool thing where you see the robots have like these like coverings. This like kind of white mesh cover. Maybe that would be kind of cool. It's all like covered up. Anybody ever see Saturn 3? That was a fucking cool movie. Okay, guys. You should see it, man. All right. I don't know if anybody else saw the spaceship that I did just earlier. Pew pew pew. So Harvey Keitel sneaks onto a ship and goes to a moon that's orbiting Saturn, and on this moon base is Kirk Douglas and Farrah Fawcett. And when he shows up, he totally wants to fuck Farrah Fawcett, but Kirk Douglas is banging the shit out of her, and so there's some tension. So Harvey Keitel shows up with this robot, and the robot has some brain matter that's being used for its computations, which I think is a fucking great idea. It's so fucking cool, just like this giant jar of fucking human brains. So they're putting this giant robot together. It's gonna help the base. They get more time to like just like fuck around and shit. So they put the robot together, and they use Harvey Keitel to program the robot, which is not good because Harvey Keitel is crazy and he wants to fuck. So he programs the robot with a mental neural link. It's like some Star Trek jibber jabber. So they connect, and so then the robot wants to fuck Farrah Fawcett and like is also homicidal. So then hilarity ensues, and some shit goes down. But the robot looks like shit, but it does have some cool elements. And then at one point, the robot, spoilers. I mean, if you haven't seen this movie, well, you haven't seen this movie, so I'm not going to spoil it. But it's like, it does end up pretty happening. Blah, blah, blah. There's some wild shit that happens in the movie. You should check it out. Yeah, it's a sci-fi movie. Sorry. But they're like taking drugs and shit. Like the chick is like, "Oh, you never been to Earth?" And she's like, "Nah." And Harvey Keitel's like, "Oh, girl, I got some fucking drugs for you that'll make you feel like you're in the ocean." And she's like, "What's the ocean?" And he's like, "Yeah, you're gonna get wet for sure." And it doesn't work out. But you should definitely see it. It's funny. The fucking outfits are like some of the first shots are cool, but it's like it's really dated. It's got that like Logan's Run kind of aesthetic to it, where nobody was thinking about if the shit would actually fly or if the spaceship, spacesuits look cool. It just looked fucking. It's just like bugs and shit. It was pretty cool. It's called Saturn 3. Saturn 3. It's fucking bullshit robot. It's like there's cool parts. Like the whole brain part of it is cool. But then when you like see it like wonking around, it's like, what? Okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys later.